I grab my ketones to mix up, and I'm going to use the same ice that's in my Yeti 110. It's not obviously a 110, but it is a Yeti. I have become a total Yeti snob since I got mine because it works so stinking good. So, hello, my name is Jen. I am coming to you from Northwest Connecticut, and I am live on all 3 platforms. If you are on Instagram and you cannot hear, if you can or cannot hear me, just drop yes or no in the comments, because I don't honestly know what is going on with this phone. I think the speaker is blown on it, but hold on. Okay, send. All right. So, hello, Miss Hannah. Hello. So if you guys missed the whole debacle on TickTock, I went to open my keto up to dump it in my cup over ice, and apparently I shook it a little bit too much on the way over here. So that spilled halfway. So therefore, I'm going to make another ketone, and then we're going to talk about the difference between the keto diet and ketones, okay? So I have snow cone because why not? And I had already had something cherry flavored in my cup anyway, but come on. This is going to be loud for a sec. I cannot stand when people do not crinkle up their water bottles and then try to put them in my recycling, because we only have so much room for recycling. Okay, I get very pet peevey about things like that, and I probably should not, but I do. Okay, so let's try this. Okay, so snow cone, and I'm going to go over the difference in all of our different formulas and tell you exactly why I drink them, because a lot of people think that it is strictly for fat loss, and that is not the only reason I drink them. Actually, I did not start drinking them for fat loss. However, I am currently on medication that causes me to gain a lot of weight, so fat loss is impertinent right now. To at least maintain what I can. I understand I'm still gonna gain some weight, and that's okay. It's okay, you guys. And you do not have to buy clothes. You don't have to buy the clothes that you want. You have to buy clothes that fit your body. Now, am I telling you to stop your health journey? Absolutely not. But I don't want you out there dressing in clothes that you think you want to dress in because you think they're cute, but they make you feel totally uncomfortable, right? I know I'm guilty of that, and it's just, it's no way to go through life being uncomfortable, okay? Be comfortable in your skin, be comfortable in your clothes, whatever. So, what I am drinking, this Google keeps going on and off, and it's driving me insane. But what I'm drinking are exogenous ketones. We have many words for them. PTKs, EK, which is exogenous ketone, pure therapeutic ketones, ketones. I mean, you name it, they have a word, okay? However, they do come in different formulas, and I'm going to tell you, in my opinion, why this is so much better than the keto diet. If you have ever heard of the keto diet, type the word keto in the comments, because it's just different, okay? Because I am actually unable to do the keto diet because of my kidneys. Let's see, I'm just trying to get some of the different formulas, so you guys can see. Oh, I think that's it as far as ketone formulas. Oh, we'll grab a proton too. What is this? Dark chocolate. Okay. Not my favorite, but it's still pretty good. Still pretty good. So I have been live for quite a while over on TikTok. I did have to hop off and hop back on because my iPad died on me. But we're going to make this work and we're just going to go with it. Oh, and excuse me, I have really bad hiccups. Okay, so these are Nat. These are like our mainstay product. It comes in a gazillion different flavors. This flavor is no longer available. However, I do have some available for trial. Okay, and this is Wild Tiger. But just remember, these packets are Nat. Okay, which is ketones. Then we have Mexican ketones, same exact thing, except for they're in a liquid form. I don't know if you guys can hear that, probably not. And they're sweetened with allulose instead of stevia. And as well as they are sodium free. All of these will put you into ketosis. However, the Mexican ketones and then Keto Up, okay, it's like our energy drink, only it has no more in it than no more caffeine than like a large cup of coffee, okay? So you are not going to crash. You are not going to feel like garbage like a few hours after eating them. Listen to me. After drinking them, because I know myself years ago, I used to be a monster girl, and I'm not making fun of any mental illness, but they almost made me like bipolar because they would give me so much energy at once and then I would crash so stinking hard. Okay. And our Keto Kick, this is like my best friend. I have this almost every day. This comes only in 2 flavors right now though. Lemon drop and strawberry kiwi. A little birdie, which I am super excited because I had just said last week, a little birdie told me, however, that these are supposed to come eventually out in a caffeine-free version. So Hannah, you should be super excited about that. Throw some hearts up if that sounds like something you guys would be excited in. And these, so all 3 of these put you into instant ketosis, okay? And I'll explain ketosis in a little bit. But this, okay, which is, remember, our Nat, Black Label or Unleashed, it's the same as this, only it has 30% more caffeine and 30% more ketones in it, okay? These will put you into a state of ketosis in 59 minutes or less, and you can test your blood to find out if you are in ketosis. Yes, you can buy urine strips, but I'm telling you guys, the urine strips are not nearly as accurate. I use them daily for my health things. They're not really that accurate when it comes to keto, okay, or ketosis. And then we have our Keto Pro. Okay, so what Keto Pro is it's our protein powder. Okay, now all this is scientifically formulated, doctor approved. Okay, you guys, these are great if you want to use them. They're not labeled as a meal replacement, but they do have a full serving of protein, a partial serving of ketones, and a partial serving of MCT oil. These are amazing post-workout recovery drinks. Unleashed is an amazing pre-workout, okay? So these 2 together, and they both come in multiple flavors too. So when you get these 2 together, you guys, you're going to have a bomb workout, okay? I promise you. What else? We also have a few different flavors of bone broth. Those are, we have, what's on the website? I think keto time, onion, like French onion type thing, and salted caramel. I also have for trials elotes, which is like Mexican street corn, and everything bagel. Okay. That is technically a meal replacement. A lot of people will use that when you're fasting because it does not break your fast. Okay. We actually use those on our assisted fasts as well. It will not break your fast. And then we have keto cream. Okay. This is just our sweet cream. This is very basic. This is like basic Betty, okay? This is really good and like hot chocolate. You can bake with it. You can do anything with it. Just do not boil it, okay? And this comes in a variety of flavors as well, but this has 4 strains of collagen. 4 strains of collagen, okay? And these are high quality strains of collagen, as well as 3 strains of MCT oil. So this is going to keep you full longer, so you will be able to fast longer. It helps to keep your body into ketosis. It's amazing, amazing for your hair, your skin, your nails. Remember, if you were on my live earlier, we talked about the whole nail thing and how like that used to always be my only favorite part of my body. My hair, you guys, look at all this baby hair growth. That is all from keto cream, okay? Because I do get a lot of hair loss. Now, one product I did not talk about, which I feel like is not talked about enough, which I am guilty of, so I therefore need to get better about it, is our Mitoplex. Okay? You should not be drinking ketones without Mitoplex, which actually I'm going to have some right now. So you can mix it right in with your ketones. You can do it, you can mix it in with your water. You can do it as a pixie stick like I am going to do. Why I always cut mine at an angle like this, I don't know. I'm going to show you a trick because a lot of people try to do their Mitoplex this way and then they're like, Jen, I can't do it. You can, okay? I'm going to show you how. I'm going to tell you and then I'm going to show you because I can't talk while I'm doing it, okay? So you take a sip of liquid. I always do ketones, okay? Take a sip of liquid. Hold it in your mouth. Don't swallow it, okay? And then you're going to pour the ketones down your throat and then you're going to swallow them together. Okay, so I'm going to show you. Ready? Now, I messed up and I swallowed a little bit of it beforehand, but there was still enough left, so I didn't really have to feel it. Okay, but Mitoplex is advanced electrolytes that are going to help hydrate you on a cellular level. Okay, you guys, super important. If you have you ever heard of the keto flu? Drop KF in the comments if you guys have ever heard of the keto flu. And if you have not, drop no. Just drop no in the comments, okay? Because Mitoplex will help to avoid the keto flu. When you get the keto flu, it is just like getting the real flu, guys. It is not fun. It's horrible, okay? Headaches, cramps. Oh, here comes the cat. She was just downstairs whining. I know you have food down there. Say hello to everybody. This is my daughter's cat, or my husband's cat, or whoever. Whose cat are you? You don't know. Excuse me. Whose cat are you? Oh, okay. That sounds exciting. But if you guys have ever had the regular flu, that's pretty much what keto flu feels like, and you do not want it. So I hate selling ketones to people that do not buy Mitoplex as well, because I feel like you're just not going to do good, is my personal opinion. And a lot of times when you don't take Mitoplex with ketones, you will get into fat loss stalls. You will stall out on your health journey. You can get bloated. And like I said, like headaches, fatigue, cramps, all that sort of stuff. If you are not taking Mitoplex with ketones, you're just silly. Okay, and I don't mean like good kind of silly. And my husband does not really drink ketones. I mean, he'll drink them once in a while. He does not drink them all the time like he should. But he still does drink Mitoplex all the time because it's something like 70% of the world. It's between 70 and 75% of the world is chronically dehydrated. Like, chronically dehydrated. That is not good, guys. We don't want anybody up here dehydrated, okay? Take it from someone that like has medical issues. You do not want to be chronically dehydrated, as well as, hold on, I gotta fix this. This is gonna drive me nuts. Oh no, I only have one root beer left. That is not good. Good thing they are on my auto shipment and I don't have to pay for them. I just pay shipping. Okay. Hello, Miss Wendy. And drinking water is not just enough to hydrate yourself. Yes, you need to be drinking your water. Don't misunderstand me, because I know a lot of you are going to be like, Jen said I don't have to drink my water. Yes, you do have to drink your water. But you also need electrolytes so your water has something to grab onto. Because otherwise, if you drink your water, guess what happens, guys? You just pee it out. You just pee it out. Okay. Don't forget to go ahead and, oh, you guys, I should have done something more with this hair. Anyway, don't forget to go ahead and share out this video, and make sure you comment the word shared to be entered. I have to do actually 2 weeks worth of weekly prize packs, but I think I'm going to wait till like Friday, to possibly win some free ketones from me, as well as stay tuned, because Friday is always Freebie Friday, so our company always gives out over $1,300 in ketones. Whoa, stop. What are some other things? Oh, the whole reason I asked if you guys did the keto diet before, and if you are a parent, I mean, everybody gets stressed in life. I get it. But especially parents, don't tell me you don't have stress in your life. If you are getting into a state of ketosis through using the keto diet, this wave is going to drive me nuts. You guys, you are going to be kicked out of ketosis just like that. Any little bit of stress is going to kick you out of a state of ketosis, which stinks, because if you are doing it the like diet way, it takes like between 4 and 6 days to get into a state of ketosis, depending on who you talk to. Some people say 3 to 5, some say 4 to 6, whatever. It depends on the person. You guys, that is not fun. Can you imagine doing all that work and then your kid coming in and being like, I lost my brand new sneaker, and then all of your work that you've done for the last few days is out the window? Okay, been there, done that. When you're drinking ketones, guess what? You just drink another ketone and it puts you right back into a state of ketosis. That's a good question. How often do I drink my ketones? I'm going to tell you what my normal ketone schedule looks like. Most people, it's 2 a day. This is what my ketone schedule looks like, and this is what works for me. I have 1 in the morning, okay, before I eat anything, before I do anything, I have one ketone in the morning, which I don't even think I put that in my story today. Oops. Then in the afternoon, when I first start to feel that slump coming on, you guys all know what I'm talking about when I say the afternoon slump, right? Like, who does not get an afternoon slump? I get it, okay? I will have my afternoon ketones. You guys, still have the hiccups. If you've been on TickTock with me for a while, you know I've had hiccups the whole time. And then a lot of times at night, I try to have another ketone or one of these, which these are ketones too. They're just different. It's, I'm telling you, I'm dropping everything. These are Nat Lights. Okay, these are our parent-approved ketones. This is a half serving of ketone, and they are caffeine-free. So a lot of times I will drink these at nighttime when I go to bed. This way I'm sleeping in a state of ketosis, because when you sleep when you're in ketosis, you get much deeper, stronger sleep, as well as you're burning your fat for fuel, okay? As well as preserving your muscles and all of that fun stuff. So, with that being said, if you were on TikTok with me this whole time and you swapped over to another platform, thank you. I appreciate the support all the way across. If you've been on TikTok with me the whole time since I started getting ready, thank you. I did talk about how I joined another company just strictly for a discount, and if you guys want info on that, I know Wendy has taken advantage of that, just to save 50%. Please let me know. If you want trials on any ketones, okay, I do have some trial packs still available. However, if you head over to the full site, which is linked in my bio, scroll down to, it's like shop my website, something like that. The first 2 people to place an order on there are going to get a coupon for up to $100 from me. Okay, but you have to be in contact with me, because I have to program the coupon for you, and I only have 2 available. As well as, you want to make sure you set up Smart Ship. I know I have PTSD from like reoccurring charges. Does anybody else like drop yes in the comments if you guys have like PTSD from like Netflix or anything like that totally messes with your account, because this is not like that. You can change it at any time. Okay, you can change the products, you can cancel. But what you do is when you sign up for Smart Ship, you save 22% that day, as well as any orders going forward, you're saving 22%. Plus you get to unlock, a lot of times you're considered a VIP, so you get flavors and before other, like access to flavors before other people do, as well as the, sorry guys, I read a totally inappropriate comment. As well as every 4th auto shipment that runs, you get a free box or bag of ketones, and there's like 20 to 25 servings in it. So you're kind of silly if you do not set up auto ship. And I'm telling you, even if you set up auto ship just for your Mitoplex, it's so worth it. Then you make sure you will never, ever, ever have to run out of Mitoplex, because that, for me to run out of Mitoplex and ketones is horrible, but for me to, you guys, you would not want to be around me, okay? So I am going to get off of here. I hope everybody has an amazing day, and I will talk to you all later. Bye.